let's just get this out of the way. You're very cute.
Thank you.
All right. It's the elephant in the room. You have to say it. All right. So now, this is crazy. Where are you from?
Republic of Ireland, County Cork.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were how old when you were discovered?
I was 16 years old. I was in Cork. These guys walked into a pool hall, casting a movie for Warner Brothers. They saw me for the film. They thought I'd be good in it, so I went down, went through the motions, auditioned for 1 or 2 days, didn't get the part, and that was it. Then in my head, I thought, someone's going to pay me to stand in front of them and lie and pretend, so that's a good thing.
So you just kept going, even though you didn't get the first job?
I didn't. I hated it. I hated the fact that I didn't get the part. It was like, I pipped at the post.
Yeah, but you're just playing pool in a pool hall, and someone just walks up to you and says, audition for a movie.
Yeah.
And were you friends? Like, what about us? Like, you know, were they?
No. My friends were sort of pushing me into it. I was going, no, I can't do it. But because it was outside, on the street. It's kind of embarrassing.
It sounds like I wouldn't believe them. It sounds like you're going to get kidnapped or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And what did you want to do before they came up to you and asked you if you wanted to act?
Oh, anything that required as little as work possible, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't in school?
I wasn't, no. I got kicked out of school when I was 15 years old.
What did you do?
I just wasn't interested, you know? I didn't pay much attention to what they were teaching me, so I was gone.
So this is amazing. That's fate. You get kicked out and somebody comes up to you and you don't get the job right away, but you keep trying. You stayed in Ireland or did you move somewhere else to keep auditioning?
Oh, no. I stayed in Ireland. I travelled from Cork to Dublin 4 times a week. Did a bunch of auditions. Got turned down more times than I can count. And then got a job with Neil Jordan in his film Michael Collins. And
then how many years later is Elvis?
Oh, Elvis was a bunch of years later. I did Velvet Goldmine and Bend It Like Beckham, a couple of other jobs.
Yeah.
And then I got asked to play Elvis Presley while I was shooting Match Point. And,
really? You did Match Point and then Elvis?
Yeah.
You're doing it right now.
I know, right to you. Every so often I sort of go with my girlfriend, I'm standing in the kitchen, I go, oh.
Yeah. I mean, you're like, it's amazing. I mean, I don't know if you saw him portray Elvis, but he was so dead on. You were so good. And you're from Ireland, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that picture.
I own the suit.
Did you feel like you all of a sudden were channeling him? Did you? Because it feels like you really, really got into that character.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because I used to go into the trailer and I had tapes, of course, of Elvis Presley. There was just a couple of things that I used to look at, and I used to go in, and I used to look at them, and I was really nervous. I'd walk around the trailer going, I can't do this. And then I just went out and put the blinkers on, you know? It just worked. I don't know why it worked. I didn't have a great deal of time to prepare it. But, you know, it was just the most outrageous challenge, and it worked.
And what did you think when they offered you Henry VIII? I mean, that's...
Well, that was my reaction.
Yeah.
I kind of looked at the scripts and I said, wow, this is really, really incredible writing. Why? Why me?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you know, we want to bring a different type of Henry across because, you know, Charles Lawton did it, Richard Burton did it, Robert Shaw did it, Keith Mitchell did it.
You don't look a lot like him.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't?
I don't see it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of, it's different.
Yeah. And there's lots, and if you haven't seen it, there's lots of sex in this show. Lots of sex.
Lots of sex,
and how's that? Is that tough on you?
Can I be confidential?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's stressful.
No, really. What's that like to...
It's like having sex in Walmart on a Saturday afternoon. And everybody stands watching you and then just goes about their day.
They're not cheering you on or anything?
Oh, no. Every so often, you know, there'll be a big burly grip in the back going,
Yeah.
You got a trailer, but that's about it.
And so you did Match Point, and you worked with Woody Allen, which you were brilliant in Match Point as well.
Thank you.
And you do a good Woody Allen, is that right?
Thank you.
All right. I would like to see the impression of Woody Allen, please. I can't imagine you doing Woody Allen.
Well, I was reading this book, and this book was about hotels and vacations, and I wanted to take a vacation after Match Point because I needed one. And so I'm looking at this place called Explorer, which is in Patagonia, a beautiful hotel on top of a lake where you have to explore. That's the whole point of it. And so I'm looking at this, and I turn to Woody, and I say, Woody, look at this place. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't it look like paradise? And he kind of gives it the due attention, takes off his glasses, and he goes, yeah, that's like my worst nightmare. I couldn't imagine going to explore. You know, I like to get a room in the south of France, and I never leave my hotel. I can't understand why.
It's amazing.
It's not bad.
No, it's good. It's very good.
Sorry, Woody.
I don't think that's it. It wasn't the caricaturish. I can't do that. All right, you can catch a new episode of The Tudors Sunday at 10 on Showtime. Haley Scarnata is going to perform after this. Don't go away. Come back, will you?
I will.